How much does a healthcare assistant earn in Australia? This is the question I receive every time since we start talking about healthcare assistant job in Australia. However, there have been so many questions about how much does a care worker earn in Australia. My inbox is full. You know, when I get a pattern of question, I normally make a video about it because I know many other people will want to know about it. So when we talk about carer in Australia, healthcare assistants, there are different categories of carers. We have what we called aged care workers. Aged care workers are people that work in a care home for old people, specifically old people's home. Okay, so aged care workers are people that work in a care home. There is an established care home. They employ you, you go to work, you come back. You can do morning shift, afternoon shift, evening shift, night shift, and you go home. Okay, that is called aged care workers. Now we have personal care assistants. They can work in the hospital where they assist the nurses to do their job. Okay, some people call them AIN, assistant in nursing as well. They work under the nurses in the established hospital. Okay, and aged care workers can also be called AIN. In case you look for the job and it's written AIN, assistant in nursing, is also talking about care workers. Okay, another group of care workers is the one called support workers. Okay, support workers can be for mental health, it can be for disability as well. Okay, so when you are employed as a support worker, you may be working with people that have disability, different type of disability. I'm sure you know that mental illness is also a disability. So you may be employed to work with people that have physical disability or medical disability. Okay, and also you'll be employed to work with people that have mental health disabilities as well. So disability workers work in an established home, maybe one person, two people, three people living together. They are owned by a company, or you can work for individual. Okay, those homes are owned by companies. They have so many homes where they keep people, or you can go to these people's home and care for them. Okay, you can take them shopping, help them shower depending on the type of disability, provide psychosocial support depending what you are employed to do, take them to cinema. Some people even take them on holidays and so on. There is something that is called NDIS in Australia. It is disability insurance scheme, and so many people are into this business. That is why there's so many jobs for support workers as well, but they require almost the same certificate. Certificate 3 in individual support will cover you for any of the healthcare assistant job. Okay, now we're going to talk about the earning, and I'm going to show you figures, and I'm going to show you something from online, the way we do it here. Also, we're going to check which one is better, but it depends on you and what you want. Okay, the other day somebody called me, someone very dear to me, is a sister as well and a friend. She is currently doing a support worker, and she said she was bored because she's just going to this person's house and literally doing nothing, but she is earning her money. And she said she's tired of doing nothing. She wants more. She wants to go for aged care because aged care is full on. You go to the job, boom, boom, shower, toilet and everything, boom, boom, feeding, you know. But for support worker, you might go to the person's house, you chill with the person, go for a walk, go for sightseeing, go for swimming, you know. Or if the person doesn't want to do anything that very day, you can just chill. However, some people don't like that. Okay, chilling and making money. Okay, as also a healthcare assistant that is working in the hospital, there is something that is called specialing, whereby you will be called to come and just look after a patient in the hospital that maybe is aggressive or something, pulling the drips or IV lines and so on. Okay, you will be called to be there, so that when it starts getting agitated, you call the nurses or the security. You just there to watch. So it's literally you are there chilling and watching, and you get paid. So these are different types of job. Okay, however, aged care worker is more intense. Like, it's full on. You go to work, you actually do your job. Okay, all right. So in this video today, we'll cover how much do they pay, where can you work, and so on. And I will take you and show you everything you need to know, so you can calculate how much can you make if you're actually a healthcare assistant in Australia. And if you are somewhere, probably in UK or Canada, you can actually compare. There is no harm in having information. And if you are planning to come to Australia too, you can calculate how much will you be netting as well. So I'm sure you know in Australia, you are paid per hour. you work. Okay, and there are other incentives as well. What you earn on weekends is different from what you earn during the week, Monday to Friday, and what you earn in your morning shift is different from what you earn in your afternoon shift and night shift as well. Okay, so we're going to cover all these things today. If this sounds like something you want to hear, please sit back and let's dig in. All right, welcome to my channel, Jenkenis Creation, where we keep it real, okay, authentic. Thank you, my subscribers. You guys rock. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Can everyone just like my video? Like and love my video, okay? Please do like my video and share if you can. Let's dig in. All right, let me take you and show you that. Yeah, if you're working in aged care in Australia, okay, as an aged care worker, you will be earning between 26 Australian dollars to 32 Australian dollars. Yeah, I say 32. I know you are seeing 28 there, but some people actually are paying $32 as basic rate. Okay, this is actually your basic rate. Some are still paying 26 point something. It is negotiable. Some employers are open for negotiation, so they don't pay everyone the same thing. It depends on your skills as well and your years of experience. Okay, why some carers are getting 28, 29 dollars per hour, some are getting 32, 33. Okay, however, when you work on weekends, for example, you work on Saturday, you will get plus 50% of what you're earning. And if you work on Sunday, that will be plus 70% of what you're earning. If you do afternoon shift from 12 p.m. down, you will get plus 15%. And if you do night shift, you will get plus 25%. Yeah, that is why Australia is different. Maybe we'll do the calculation at the end of this video. Okay, so we still think that aged care workers are the lowest pay when it comes to care assistant job in Australia. Yes, they are the lowest paid, but if you're a permanent worker, you're entitled to so many things. You're entitled to your 4 weeks leave and so on, your sick leave as well, and also you are entitled to superannuation. Anyway, even if you're a casual worker, you are supposed to be paid your pension, that is superannuation. So when you see a job ad that say plus super, that's what they mean. So averagely, an aged care worker in a year will be earning between 54,000 to 63,000 Australian dollars. However, you know you can do more than one job. Most people in aged care sector as care assistant and so on, they do more than one job. Especially the migrants, they do like 2 to 3 jobs anyways. It depends on how you want it. Also, most time the salary differs based on the employer. All right, look at this job now, AIN in aged care. Look at, they are paying $30 to $65. You see what I mean? Yes, that's what they are paying as their base rate for their employer. Now look at support worker. Support worker average salary will be between 35 to 45 Australian dollars per hour. That's why I say that support workers earn more than aged care workers. Okay, so if you are a support worker in Australia, you'll be earning between $35 to $45. Most times support workers work as casual, some of them work as permanent. If you are a casual worker in Australia, it means you don't have permanent contract. It means that you pick your shift as well. You work when you want to and when the shift is available. You will be earning plus 25% of your basic salary, but you do not have annual leave or sick leave. However, they will still pay you your pension, your superannuation. Yes. All right, let's do simple calculations to make everything clear. All right, so let's assume that I am working in aged care, or I'm a care assistant, and I am earning $30 per hour. That is my base rate, and I'm doing probably 8 hours shift. Okay, So if I'm working between Monday and Friday, okay, I will be earning my $30 if I do a morning shift, normal morning shift. So it will be $30 times 8. So per day I'll be earning 280 Australian dollars if that's the only shift I do. Then if I work on a Saturday and I'm doing the same shift, morning shift, I will earn plus 50% of my basic rate. That is $30 plus 50%, which is $15. So in every hour I'll be earning $45 instead of $30. So in a day I'll be making $360. You see the difference? Then if I'm working on a Sunday, I will be earning plus 70% of my basic rate. That is $30 plus 21. It means that in every hour I'll be earning $51. Okay? And if I work in a public holiday, I will accrue some hours, okay, some leave hours. However, I'll be paid 50% in some establishments, extra 50% of my basic earning. Now, if you're doing night shift, you will be earning extra 25% of your basic earning. And if you're doing afternoon shift, some employers will say probably from 12 p.m. or some people will say from 2 p.m. you will be earning plus 15%. If you are a casual employee, because you are not entitled to annual leave and sick leave, you will be paid extra 25% of your basic earning every time you work. Okay, you see why I say when people ask me, will I be able to do this, that, I said chill, relax. Okay, there is something called working smart, depending on what suits you and your family. You decide your shift. Okay, all right, that's it. Now you know how much a healthcare assistant earn in Australia, be it AIN, be it aged carer, be it support worker, disability worker, personal assistant. Now you know what you can earn if you're actually in Australia. Finally, when Australia starts employing people, if it sounds like something you like, you may wanna shoot. Okay, all right, see you in my next video. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like my video, and share if you can. See you, bye.